location.
1001.
1000. Is it the first memory location?
1000.
Keep your mind with me here. So now we need to write now. We need to assign. Then to assign which operator we need to keep there. To assign a value. To assign a value. Then what?
1000 dash equal 26.
Dash y dash is equal to. Okay.
1000.
Assigning of one value is equal to.
अरे माइंड में आ रहा था लेकिन नहीं इज इक्वल तब होगा ना जब వేరియబుల్స్ వచ్చి అంటే ఇప్పుడు ఇది అంటే వేరియబుల్స్ కూడా ఇదంతా
This is what? These are values are what? Data types. So these are memory locations.
Data types which are stored in memory locations are called variables.
Data always will be stored in memory locations. Okay, every data has a meaning. So 26 what? Which type of data?
Decimal.
Integer data means all negative and positive numbers without decimal values. They are called integers. If 2.0 is there, it is integer or float? 2.0 float. So definition I am briefing you. Floats are if any decimal point is there along with the number. If number either negative number or positive number having decimal values, they are called. If any negative number positive doesn't mean. If it is having float. Even though 0.0 also will be considered as float. Next, string I told you that text based, continuous characters. But representation of string in double quotation, single quotation marks. True, boolean, there are two values, true or false. Okay, to represent in English yes or no.
Then 1004.
If student is new, if student really new admission, true, boolean value.
నేను చెప్తాను 1000 is equal to 26. Actually, it is an integer type of data.
So I need to write.
मुझे बोल रहे थे तुमने तो मुझे बोल रहे थे 1001 is equal to 0.5.
So fill up the data na. Fill up the data na. Now what?
26, right, 26.
Okay.
Next. 1001.
First you call this data. I want to see on the screen.
Print is equal print bracket.
Bracket y bracket question. Y bracket.
Because that's how this program said.
Every function must be closed with
bracket.
Compulsory. Then Python interpreter understood that it is a
data.
It is a function.
It is a function.
Beneath of this.
हम एकदम पता है इसको देख के इससे बात करना ये दिमाग में घुसता ही है अगर नहीं समझ में आएगा ना तो गुस्सा करेगा सोचते हैं कि यार हम अपने फील्ड में जाके अच्छा शाइन करते हैं लेकिन नहीं यार टेक्निकल नॉलेज होना जरूरी है क्योंकि आज पूरा दिन टेक्नोलॉजिकल बन रहा है
Okay, so print is a function. I told you that what is function.
क्या इतना वीक नहीं दिमाग
Okay, print is what?
print is a function.
So what is the role of that function?
Print function is to type.
All functions are closed with the brackets. Whenever you call that function, behind of that some block of code. Some block means some lines of code will be executed to finish a task. Here task is what? Print. I want to see the result on the screen. For that I need to write some code. So every time whenever I want to call print function, no need to write the code again. Simply call that function. How many functions we have studied?
Okay.
These are built-in functions. What do you mean by built-in functions?
They help.
Already code is written by the programmer. Built-in, already written and put a name. Next function is what?
Next function, right? You have to write string. String
Which functions we have studied in the previous classes?
print function, input function.
Input, what is the role of input function?
To insert the data.
To take the input from the user. To take the input from the next function.
Wait. I know that I read print function was very valuable.
Hmm.
Then we were like,
Next function is what? Don't waste your time. Next function, to know the memory location, which function will be used?
ID.
At next function, ID function. Next function is what?
After ID.
ID function is used to know the memory location. Next function, what we have studied? So which type of data it is? Which function will be used? Which type of data it is? Suppose you have stored a data in memory location, so you want to know which type of data it is stored. Which function? Type function. Okay. Next function is, suppose you want to.
Print function, type function, ID function I know, input function we know.
Hmm.
Then we came across new topic like
I want to know how many characters
Wait
in
function also we know.
wait function is not no. I want to know how many characters in a string. Which function?
Length.
Len. That is called
Length.
len function.
Length.
So here now I want to see this 26 stored in this memory location on the screen, print function. Now I need to call what here within this
Double quotation 26 line.
double quotation. Why you have stored which type of data here?
Integers.
So why you are keeping brackets here?
Because I want 26 to be typed.
Array 26, you can't call the data directly. You can't call the data directly. You need to keep that data in a memory location. Already you kept memory location. You call that memory location, you call the data.
Print bracket call, right? Yeah. Print 1000.
Whether you will get the result here, let us see. But it is marking, under marking. Under marking means Python interpreter indicate you that this is the error. Huh? What it is stating here?
Cannot assign to literal.
Literal is what? Literal is what? I told you literals are what?
Highly qualified.
Values. All values are called literals. All values are what? Integer value, float values, string value, boolean value, complex value. All are called the values you assign for variables are called, all values are called literals. How many literals are there? String literal, float literal, complex literal, boolean literal. So it is stating that you can't assign 26 to this 26 literal to this number. So memory location. So then you need to do what?
Print 1000.
You need to do what? You need to give a name to this memory location. You can't directly assign values to memory location number. Now this number location, memory location to be named. It is to be named with a variable name. Now keep a variable name here.
Z is equal to 1000.
Yeah, your wish. If I keep your number Gautami, you can't call, na? You can't. This stating that, na? I have practically I have shown you. Practically.
At the print Z right.
Okay, print Z okay. But in this Z place, if I keep Vasu, is it okay?
No.
Why can't?
Because
Vasu, Vasi I have written. So if I call Vasi, whether I will get the result? Yes or no?
No. Because your statement.
Whether we are getting?
No.
if you keep 1000